think I got bit by some bed bugs. Hey everybody, it's your girl Tina Noel XO here, and today I'm coming at you. Ooh, Lord, I can't talk. I'm coming at you with a mukbang today, and the story time I'm gonna be talking about is the time your girl got bit by some bed bugs at her ex-boyfriend's house. So let's go ahead and get started with this food because I am pretty hungry right now, and I just figured why not get something to eat and just have a sit down with K Squad and talk about the time that I got bit by bed bugs. Because you just think that you can never get bit by bed bugs. Like, that's very rare, people getting bit by bed bugs at an ex-boyfriend's house. I'm eating some shrimp General Tso chicken. Where they sell that at? Shrimp General Tso and some rice with white sauce. And I got a Sprite. I should just show you. This is what I'm eating. And this is my rice and my rice and my white sauce and my little Sprite. I am on my junior/senior year of college, and you know, I left tech school because I was graduating anyway, and I left a whole job and a boyfriend to come to college. So that was about what I came in as a second semester freshman, so that was the spring of 2016. And I was always like, before I left to come here, I was so sad because I was like, Mom, I do not want to go to college. Like, I'm done. Like, I already hate school. No, like, I don't want to come to school. Like, but she, you know, she's all about me getting an education and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And this is a guy, the guy that I was seeing, the relationship was so bad, it was so toxic. I had no business being in that relationship at all. I had a whole apartment, but I would literally be at this man's house all day, every day. I would spend the night there. I would wake up there. I would always be at his house. So when it was time for me to leave, I was just crying. Like, I cried like for 3 days because I just did not want to leave him, because I had gotten pretty much comfortable with being with this guy. I'm so hungry. Where was I at? Oh, I had pretty much, like, I was just crying the whole day because I was just not ready to leave him. So the time came and I moved out and I moved in to college. And pretty much after I came here, I literally like forgot about him. Like, I mean, I didn't really forget about him. When I came here, he wasn't really on my mind as much. Like, he wasn't like as much as he was whenever I was with him. Like, I'll talk about that relationship in another video, but I'm just gonna get to the main point. So months fly by or whatever. I'm still keeping in contact with him. Months fly by and we get to March. Now my roommate, who's like my best friend now at the time, she every year, because she was a junior, every year her and her friend from that she met here, she would go home with them on Easter and go to church with her family and everything like that. So my roommate had left and I was kind of lonely, and I texted my ex. It's for Easter now. This is for Easter 2016. Well, actually my sister called and was like, hey, like, do you want to like hang out? Like, me and Twin, who was my other friend that I met in high school, we'll call him Twin because he's a twin. Hey, like, sis, like, me and Twin is hanging out and we're going out to eat tonight. Do you want to come? I'm like, okay, whatever, sure. Like, I ain't got nothing else to do. Like, my roommate's gone, it's rainy. Like, I don't want to sit in the room by myself all day. So like, sure, I'll go with you. So I hang out with her. Then I text my ex. We're gonna name him John. So I hit up John and I'm like, hey, like, can we just hang out? Can I spend the night? He was like, sure, like, you know, like, I'll come get you later on. I'm like, okay, cool. Just so you know, I'm going out with my sister tonight. We're going out to eat and whatever. So he comes pick me up, and when I get in the car with him, I notice his leg By the way, he's white. He's a white guy. I noticed he has bite marks on his leg, and it's like bloody, like it's blood like draining, but it's like dried. And I'm like, I saw it, and then I just like kind of ignored it. I'm like, okay, whatever. His dog of 11 years had just passed away, and earlier that month, which was March, and he got a new dog. He loves animals. He loves animals, especially he loves pit bulls. And that was like another reason why I wanted to go see him, because he just got a new puppy, and I missed him a little bit, so don't judge me. So I got to his house, and the puppy was just like running all over the place, and oh my god, I was just in puppy heaven. He was just so cute, but he ended up passing away. And I just remember playing with him, and oh my god, okay, so I went upstairs, and he brought the puppy upstairs, and I was just like in his bed. I was like, I said, babe, like, you know, bring him upstairs, I want to play with him. So he brought him upstairs, and I took a picture of him on my phone. So my sister and my friend comes, and they come get me, and John gives me money for my dinner. So I go out to eat with them. We have a good time or whatever. They take me back home. This is nighttime now. And it was raining this weekend. It was so rainy. It rained the whole weekend. It rained Saturday and it rained Sunday. And he took me back home Sunday. So this is Saturday night now. This is Saturday night. God forbid me. Please, I hope my ex don't see my video. But if he does, oh well. I'm just going to keep it all the way a buck. John was staying with he was living with his best friend, and honestly, I'm just gonna come out and say it, they had roaches. They had a roach problem. So all that night I'd seen roaches on the bed, and this is partially half my fault too, because I shouldn't have slept in the bed. Regardless of roaches, bed bugs, anything. They had everything. They had roaches and bed bugs. So but I never seen a bed bug, so I didn't know anything, and I thought they were like little roaches. I had seen them crawling on the bed. They weren't like, it wasn't like a bunch, but it was like maybe one or two here, and I saw them crawling, and that should have been a red flag, but I just slept in the bed anyway. And morning came. I felt fine, and I was laying in the bed. I was like, I said, babe, I said, what's that on your leg? Like why is your leg bleeding? Oh, but those are mosquito bites. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know no mosquito bite that look like that, but all right. Who am I to tell you that you didn't get bit by a mosquito? So I just let it go. I'm like, all right, cool. So he takes me back to school, and later on that night, I start itching. I start itching on my arm. I start itching on my legs. I'm just like scratching. I'm like, okay, well, you know, it is raining. Mosquito bites are out. Maybe, you know, maybe these are mosquito bites. And you know, when you jump in the shower, well, this is for me. When you jump in the shower, mosquito bites aren't as itchy anymore. It's like kind of like the itch go away. So I got in the shower. I get in the shower hoping that the itchiness will go away. Nope, the itchiness did not go away. And the itchiness was not that bad like that night. So so I'm scratching and there's bumps appearing. I'm like, okay, like they'll leave whenever they'll leave. So I get to class the next day, and I'm gonna insert some clips because I want y'all to see these bumps. These two, I had a bump right here and I had a bump right here. These two were the worst out of all the bumps that I had on my body. These two were the worst. I'm itching in class. I'm like trying to rub it on my jeans, like scratching. I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, what bit me? Like, these are not no mosquito bites. Like, this is something like bad. And I'm like doing this in class the whole time. I'm like, what is this? But I'm in class scratching the whole time. And I showed my mom the pictures of like the bumps that was on my arm, and she was like, I don't know what that is, Tina. She's like, I'm sorry, I do not know what that is. So maybe like a day later, this was around like, now I wouldn't say finals, but I had a test coming up, and me and my friend who was in the library, who's a twin also. This is not the twin who I went to school with, but this is another twin. Anyway, so me and my friend who was in the library, we was studying, and I could not concentrate, and all of a sudden something in my mind just clicked. So I'm like, hold on real quick. I'm like, was those like, what, like, was those bed bugs that I got bit by? I said, because these are not mosquito bites. These are not mosquito bites. But I'm like, hold on. I said let me name her something. I'm gonna name her Ashley. I said, Ashley, I think I got bit by some bed bugs. Like, something bit me. Like, I spent the night at my ex-boyfriend's house and something bit me. So I flipped through my phone. I started looking through, I googled what bed bugs looked like, and sure enough, the bugs that I saw looked exactly like the bed bugs. I said, hold on, so you mean to tell me I slept in the bed with some bed bugs, and you got bit by some bed bugs as well, and you mean to tell me you think those were mosquito bites, and I only spent the night here, and I already know that those were not mosquito bites, and those are bed bugs, and you're that naive to think that you got bit by some mosquitoes? No, you're in denial. You're in denial. So I called him up, and I cussed him out. I really did. I cussed him out. I was like, yo, I'm in the library. I'm in the library, and I'm itching, and I can't concentrate because I got bit by bed bugs at your house. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You didn't get bit by no bed bugs because I don't have bed bugs. I don't have bed bugs. What are you talking about? I'm in here trying to go to sleep because I gotta go to work in the morning. What are you talking about? So I'm like, yo, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You got bit by bed bugs. Those things that's on your leg, you got bit by bed bugs, honey. You got bit by bed bugs. So I don't know what you need. You need to call an exterminator or something and get your whole house bombed. But I got bit, and I got bit 8 times, y'all. I got bit twice here, twice on my arm, twice on my leg, twice on each leg. So 2, 4, 6, 8. You do the math. So I'm like, yo, you need to get it together, honey. So he texts me and say, I'm in here trying to go to sleep, and you're telling me you got bit by bed bugs. I'm like, bitch, listen, I don't care about you guys having to go to work in the morning. I don't care about any of that. All I know is I got bit. So you need to figure it out. So he called me back up and was like, Tina, I thought, you know the saying, this is his voice. You know the saying, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite? I thought that was just a saying. I'm like, no, that's real. Bed bugs are real. I thought bed bugs didn't exist. Anyway, long story short, months later, he texted me and was like, Tegan, I'm sorry. I had an exterminator come, and they did confirm that it was bed bugs. Like, yeah, you got bit by bed bugs. So I'm like, yeah, see, I tried to tell you, and you got mad at me, telling me that you had to go to sleep that you had to go to work in the morning. I'm trying to help you out. So yeah, basically he told me that what he had was bed bugs, and yeah, y'all, when I tell you that, I could not believe that. I mean, this is stuff that you hear about, like with hotels and stuff like that. But, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. You got to be careful about whose house you stay over. Just be careful. Just be very aware. Stay alert. Stay alive. My father says that. I don't know why he says that, but he was in the military. Just be careful about whose house you stay at, man, and always look around before you just stay at somebody's house. Honestly, that was crazy. That was so crazy. I know it's supposed to be a mukbang, y'all, but I was trying to focus on telling the story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little story. I will do more stories down the line. But make sure before you go, hit that like button. hit that subscribe button because there will be more videos to come in the future. Bye guys.